What is going on, guys and girls of YouTube? It is me, the Welsh boy 007, back with another gameplay commentary for you today. And today's video is going to be based on Far Cry 5, which came out on Friday or Thursday, I think it was. And I've been playing the game a little bit over the weekend, and I just wanted to give my my thoughts and my opinions and basically a review on it. So, I mean, essentially, Far Cry 5, what it is, it's set in Montana in the USA. And basically, there's this kind of satanic cult led by the big bad guy, Joseph Seed. And he has his three siblings, John, someone else, and his sister Faith. And basically, you know, they're a really satanic cult and they're killing everybody. And if you don't abide by their rules, then you get killed. So essentially, the game is all about taking them down and winning freedom back for the locals of Montana. But I've just got a few problems with this game, but I'll just start off with some of the good things which I do enjoy. So graphically, this game is absolutely stunning. It looks beautiful, especially on the Xbox One X in 4K. It looks absolutely glorious. As you can see here, I'm just flying around in this chopper just to show you a little bit of what the graphics look like. Obviously, it's not going to be true 4K by the time I've messed about, rendered it and uploaded it. It's going to be downscaled quite a lot, but honestly guys, it really does look stunning in 4K. So yeah, graphically it's very good. Acting wise, it's also very good. I don't know who does the voices of the characters, but acting wise, yeah, it's all very good. Gameplay wise, this is where it just niggles a little bit for me. My main gripe is basically, I mean, these three siblings have their own, each part. The map is fucking huge, by the way. But each three siblings have their own little part of the map. And essentially what you're going to do is, just like the old Far Cry's, you go around certain parts of the map, doing side missions, liberating outposts, doing story missions. And once you've done enough, then you finally get to try and conquer whoever is owning that part of the map, whether it be the little sister, the older brother, or the younger brother, and you get to try and take them down. And obviously you have to do that bit by bit. But the thing that really annoys me about this game is, oh my god, it is so difficult when you're just trying to go from A to B in just like, you know, you just want to go, you need to go to the next mission. So you're just trying to go from A to B. And you literally can't go from A to B without getting in about 15 gunfights on the way. Because all the locals that are part of the cult, they're all driving around in their white jeeps and whatnot. And as soon as they see you, they just open fire. You don't even need to start shooting at them. You can be driving, minding your own business. But as soon as they see you, they will open fire. And immediately you're into a gunfight. And it absolutely takes the piss. I don't know what Ubisoft was thinking when they were doing it. I mean, fair enough, if you open gunfire on them, you expect a gunfight. But when you're just trying to get from one mission to the next, you just want to do it in peace and quiet, A to B, and it's physically impossible. There's constant gunfights happening all the time, and it's just getting so monotonous. I mean, like I said, it's quite a difficult game anyway, so it's not like the gunfights are easy. They're quite hard. And yeah, that's my biggest gripe with this game at the moment, is that it's really annoying me. The radio stations, I mean, it's a petty thing, but they're annoying me. You try and liberate an outpost, and you're really concentrating, and that's all you can hear is the bloody... they got radios on constantly. The first thing I do when I get in a car is I knock the radio station off. But you try and go and liberate an outpost, and Jesus Christ, that's all you can hear is this stupid Western opera music blasting out from radios, and I can't even find the radio to punch it in the first place. It is absolutely so annoying. But, you know, I mean, that's just a petty thing. But the main thing really for me is just constantly getting into gunfights all the time. It really is annoying. Also, this game is quite expensive wise for buying stuff like suppressors. I think it's like $2.5 grand just for a suppressor, and I'm proper the way I play Far Cry, I like to proper be stealthy. I don't know why. I think that's just the way Far Cry is meant to be played for me. I don't go in guns blazing. I like to do it stealthy. You'll see me later on now after I get blown up in this helicopter. I liberate an outpost without being undetected, but it was about my 6th time of trying. I kept getting found out, and I would restart it. I'd get killed on purpose, restart it, and I would liberate it without being undetected, because there's just something so satisfying about disabling the alarms, liberating the outpost, taking down like 25 enemies without them even realizing. I just love it. And plus you get more money for doing it anyway. And like I said, this game is really expensive, like £1,000 for a suppressor, like £2,500 for a suppressor. This is where I get blown up. They literally just took me out in a rocket launcher and I got blown up. I was going to try and use my parachute, jump out parachute, but it was too late. I literally just crashed. But yeah, these things here, the available points there, you saw the perk points, they are quite expensive and all. I think it was like just like 8 perk points to unlock a holster so you could carry 2 weapons, which is ridiculous. And the way you get those perk points is by completing challenges. So for example, you know, like skinning 5 deers, skinning, I don't know, 4 grizzly bears and whatnot. Hunting is quite difficult on this game as well. That is really difficult. I mean, like, you literally go to shoot a bear and it just runs off, and then you can't catch it. It's absolutely so hard. And plus, when you're trying to, it's impossible to hunt, because when you're trying to hunt, you've just got, like I said, as soon as you start shooting, bang, you're into a gunfight. Even if there's no one around you, you start shooting, and before you know it, there's about 6 cars pulling up, and they're like, we found him, open fire. And he's like, I'm just trying to hunt. I'm shooting the bear, not the enemies, you know, I'm just trying to do a hunt. It's ridiculous. So this game is very, very difficult, very hard. Nowhere near as good as the last Far Cry, in my opinion. Still good. I'll still, you know, I mean, I'll still play it and I'll still complete it. But the map is very big, which I have no problem with the map being big. I mean, it can be a little too big for some people, but that doesn't really bother me. Seems to be a bit too many missions for my liking. I know people like a lot of missions that just keep the game, you know, keep you playing for months and months. But I don't know. I think I counted in the one region here. It's like something like 52 missions, which is just ridiculous. I'm not going to do 52 missions plus liberate like 8 outposts and stuff like that. It's stupid, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, all in all, guys, this game I'd most probably give it. I'd most probably give it a 6 or a 7, 8 out of 10. A 6 or a 6 or a 7 out of 10. And you know, it's decent, but it's nothing amazing. Considering all the hype that had been surrounding it, I think they did a midnight launch for it as well. But yeah, it's just something about it that's not really tickled my pickle. Like I said, I will continue to play it and I will complete it. But yeah, it's my advice to you guys would be most probably just wait till it comes down in price a little bit, rather than going out paying full whack for it right now. Wait till it comes down till about, you know, 30, 25. I'm sure in a month or 2 it'll come down and you'll be able to get it for a lot cheaper, rather than going out and buying it straight away right now. But as you can see here, I'm liberating the outpost. You're trying to do it as stealthy as I can. I've got a suppressor on my SMG here. I've got a crossbow. I got caught so many times almost doing this. There's so many people around this outpost. It ranged from outpost to outpost. You know, some outposts are a bit easier than others, but this one was really difficult because of so many levels. Yeah, I mean, you saw me climbing like 2 ladders here, and down ladders you just didn't know where people were gonna be. So my advice when you're trying to liberate an outpost is to really get your binoculars out and look at it from afar. Try and tag as many people as you can before even entering it, because if you get spotted and they set the alarms off, more reinforcements come. It makes the thing 10 times as hard, and plus, like I said, if you liberate it, you get an extra 1,000 for doing it. And it's just the way it's meant to be. Liberate it, you know, stealthy, that's the way to go. But yeah, like I said, this took me 6 or 7 goes to liberate this one. But I did liberate it undetected in the end, which I was so happy about. But anyway, if you guys have been playing the game, then comment down in the section below. Let me know what you were thinking of it. I know a few people who are really enjoying it, so maybe it's just me, but you know, everyone's got their own opinion, everyone's entitled to it. But I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions that, you know, it's a good game, but it's not amazing. There's certainly a few flaws with it for my liking. But as you can see here, I'm right up the top here. I'm like literally trying to see if there's anyone else here. I literally do not want to get caught out because I know how close I am here to liberating it completely undetected. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this, then do drop a like, subscribe, all that jazz. I'll be making another video now later on in the week. Most probably it'll be a Call of Duty video on why no one's playing World War II anymore, because that game is a fantastic game for me, but for some strange reason, no one seems to be playing it that much. So I wanted to make a little commentary on that, on why I think why no one's playing Call of Duty World War II. I literally got see, I did not see him. He wasn't tagged on my binoculars, so I almost got caught out there. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you did enjoy this video and this commentary, drop a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Thanks very much for watching. And happy Easter, by the way. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out.